Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches to share with you from the March Hella Handmade Creations. If you don't know what Hella Handmade Creations is, every month a bunch of different indie makers get together and they contribute one product to the centralized Hella Handmade Creations site. That site is open the 14th to the 21st of every month. In Hella Handmade Creations, every maker has their own theme that they're following, so I will briefly mention the themes as we come to each polish. Some products are what we call capped, and that just means there's a certain number of those available during the ordering window, and if a product has no cap, that means from the 14th of the 21st of every month, you can order as many as you want. In the description box, I will link the Hella Handmade Creations site, their Instagram page, and their Facebook page, and then I will link the sites to all of the indie makers that I have to share with you today. I will also link my Instagram page. It's been a hot second since I've filmed. I feel like I'm a little bit off my game. I have 4 of this month's products to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first from by Dany Vianna, we have Anya. This one is inspired by Anastasia, and it's described as a clear base with green reflective glitters and purple metallic glitters. The formula on this is wonderful to work with, very smooth and easy. No clumpiness in the amount of glitter that's in here, and I did get pretty good coverage. I don't necessarily recommend using this one as a topper. It is pretty dense, so it's going to hide a lot of whatever you choose to put it over. If you went in super thin coats, you might be able to get away with that, but I did really love the look of this built up in 3 coats. It was almost there in these 2, but I did add 3 for my swatch photo. This is going to dry super textured, and removal will be super difficult. Dany Vianna is also contributing this polish of Mother's Love, as well as a fabric bag that I have a photo of at the end here. This one is for Mother's Day. It's described as a burgundy jelly base with holographic microflakes and red holographic glitters. The formula on this one was a little bit on the thicker side. It wasn't difficult to work with, but I did want to make sure to work in nice thin coats to avoid a buildup of any of this glitter, because there's an absolute boatload in here. You are definitely going to want top coat to smooth this out. It is going to dry super textured, and removal will also be super difficult. The travel bag this comes with is so beautiful. It has a little drawstring and a spot for 8 polishes to fit. So here is 3 coats plus a glossy top coat, and then here's a quick look at what the bag looks like. Up next from my brand Pampered Polishes, we have Tricera Squats, and this one is inspired by dinosaurs. It's described as a cornflower blue tinted base, loaded with blue, purple, and holographic glitter, as well as blue flakes. I think the formula on this is good. I didn't have any running, pooling, staining, or glitter buildup. I did do 3 coats to reach full opacity. I do recommend going in for all 3 coats, and again working in thinner-ish coats to avoid any kind of glitter traffic jams. This is a majority glitter though, so it is going to dry textured. I recommend either a glitter smoother or a glitter eating glossy top coat to finish this off. And since it's all glitter, it is also going to be difficult to remove. Here are 3 coats plus a glossy top coat. Here is Pampered Polishes SJ. This was for Mother's Day, stands for Sebastian, Cooper, Jocelyn, which are my baby's names. This is a rose-colored jelly base with black, gold, iridescent, and pink glitters. This one is pretty opaque here on this first coat. A good amount of glitter comes out, and I also didn't have any kind of buildup in one area of glitter. Since this is relatively close to my skin tone, I was able to get away with 2 coats for full opacity, but depending on your application and preference, you might want to go in for 3. This is also going to dry with some texture, and removal will be difficult, so here are 2 coats plus a glossy top coat. Up next from Penelope Luz, we have Nritya, and this is inspired by dances from around the world. This is described as a neon pink with a duochrome shimmer that's red to gold. This one is decently opaque here on this first coat. Depending on your application, you might want to do 2 or 3. I did 3 for my video, but I was feeling it super picky. So you can purchase this one individually. You can purchase the next Penelope Luz polish that we're going to look at individually as well. Or you can purchase them as a duo for $24 and save yourself $1 per bottle if you're interested in both. But here are 3 coats of Nitro. This will dry on the dull side, so I recommend top coat, but nothing's going to dry textured or be difficult to remove. Up next from Penelope Luz, we have Nritya Dancer. I'm so sorry for saying that word wrong because I absolutely know I am. This is also inspired from the dances around the world, and it's described as a gold magnetic topper with micro gold flakes. Instead of showing this as a topper, I just did 2 coats of it on its own and magnetized it that way. Like I said previously, you can purchase this one individually as well, or with the previous polish that we looked at, and the 2 of them together will be $24. This does dry on the dull side, so again, I recommend top coat, and some of these larger flakes can dry with some texture, so that'll help there as well, and removal's easy. And lastly for today from Rogue Lacquer, we have Flotsam Jetsam. This is inspired by The Little Mermaid, and it's described as an aqua green with scattered hollow and hollow flakes with a green shimmer and silver reflective glitters. This one is decently opaque here on this first coat. I did 2 coats for full opacity. Depending on if you're super picky, you might want to go in for 3. This is going to dry dull and with some texture, so I do recommend going in with a thicker top coat to finish this off. I don't think it necessarily needs a glitter eating top coat, but something on the thicker side. And this will take a little bit of scrubbing to remove. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.